Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today, wanted to bring you a really cool update to my Shaddoll deck. It's kind of like a trap Shaddoll deck meets magistus Shaddoll. So it's just got a lot of really cool plays that it can do and just interactions. And I think it's really powerful. I still think some form of trap Shaddoll is the best way to still play it. Just a nice control deck. So yeah, if you guys have not already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming deck profiles. And let's start off with this one with 3 Wendy, by far the best Shaddoll monster that you have in the main deck. Basically, this one is just your way of being able to special summon a Shaddoll from your deck. If it's either its flip summon effect allows you to do that, and when it's sent to the graveyard. Very, very good card. Then we play 2 Shaddoll Genius. This one is a newer card, but it is really nice because it's going to allow you, when it's sent to the graveyard, target an effect monster on the field, and that monster's effects cannot be activated. So that is really nice. And again, it is nice to have these as different attributes, all these other ones, to allow you to just go into a lot of different things, including App Cologne, which is again another really nice card to go into. We had 2 Genius. We played 2 Aerial, again another attribute there, and this one allows you to target 3 cards in the graveyard and banish them, so that is really good against most matchups, to be completely honest. Decks these days just really like to get cards in the graveyard and then they use them in some way. I'm playing 2 Squamata. Now this one is allowing you, when it's sent to the graveyard, you can send any Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard, so that is really nice. You can sometimes set up your graveyard with like a spell or trap, and then be able to send like a construct to grave, and then be able to add that card back. So it's a good card. Usually you're just going to send any Shaddoll monster to get their effect off, but you have options with Squamata. And then in this version, I chose to go with 2 Hedgehog, because this allows you to search a Shaddoll monster, which I found opening, sending him to the grave and opening like your magistus card, just allows you easier access because you're getting a fusion spell basically, and so just always having a fusion spell and a Shaddoll monster is kind of the goal of this deck. So that's why I'm playing 2 Hedgehog. That's the only reason. And then we're playing 1 of the new Hell Shaddoll Hollow. Just a nice beater, really nice card. And then just 1 Falco, 1 Beast, and 1 Dragon. Just in the cases that you need them, you got draw power, pop a card, and then be able to just special summon this right back to the field. So just get another extender basically. Really good cards. And then for the Magistus, we're playing just 3 Rilliona. It's all we really need. It's really the only card we want to normal summon in this deck, and it just simply searches you a fusion spell, invocation, to then be able to go into your Shaddoll plays from there, and opens up link plays and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, I definitely really like Rilliona in a Shaddoll deck. Again, it's your main normal summon. We don't play Mathematician. We play quite a few Shaddoll monsters. So having all of them and then being able to normal summon this, have at least 1 or 2 of these in hand, you should have some pretty nice plays after that. And then for our spells, we're playing 3 El Shaddoll Fusion. We're not playing any Shaddoll Fusion, mostly because this version of the deck has a way of searching basically a Shaddoll Fusion. And if we're going second, we would rather have Super Poly. So yeah, basically our fusion spells are El Shaddoll Fusion, Super Poly, and 2 Invocation. So I didn't want too many normal spell cards. I wanted them to be quick plays so that I can activate them on my opponent's turn for disruption purposes. So the only one that we're playing that is just a normal one is obviously the one we can search off of Rilliona. So that's my reasoning behind it. Of course, this is probably still a deck I would side the 3 Shaddoll Fusion. It's definitely an option. This is more of like the trap heavy version, so I just wanted the quick play versions. That's why we're playing those. And that's it for the spells. That's all we're playing. And then for the traps, we're playing 3 Resh. It's an amazing card. It's going to allow you to just target a Shaddoll card in your graveyard and special summon it. Very, very good. 3 Sinister. This one is allowing you to send any Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard. And then you can change any number of face-down defense position Shaddolls you control to face up, so you can get some flip effects off. But yeah, these 2 cards are very, very important. And then we played just 1 Shaddoll Schism. Easily searchable. You can search it off of App Cologne, and that's very easy with another trap we play. This just is another way of allowing you to fusion summon. Very nice. And then play 3 Dogmatica Punishment. This is by far, other than obviously the Shaddoll traps, this is the best trap you could play in Shaddolls, because it's simply just allowing you to send this to grave, destroy a card in the field, and then when this is sent to the grave, you can add any Shaddoll card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that'll allow you, again, to search a Shaddoll Schism, any of these. You could also, just send a Construct or Winda and just add back a spell and trap from the grave. Completely up to you. But again, normally it's going to be sending the App Cologne, popping a card on the field, and it's really, really good. And then just for something else, as like a just in case, decided to play 2 Torrential Tribute, and then finally 2 Trap Trick. We don't have too many targets for Trap Trick. Obviously we got Sinister, Resh, Dogmatica, and potentially Torrential Tribute. So I felt 2 was plenty. And that is it for the main deck. For the extra, we're playing 3 App Cologne, because it's very easy to fusion summon into this, because we do play a lot of Shaddoll monsters with different attributes. But also, again, sending it to the graveyard off of Punishment, Dogmatica Punishment, is just gaining you so much advantage in search power. So this is definitely a good card. And then when this card is special summoned, you'll be able to target a face-up card on the field and negate its effects. So whether that be a monster, a field spell, a continuous trap or spell, it's just a really nice card to have. So 3 of that, definitely. And then 2 Construct, basically get over anything. And then 2 Winda, to just each player can only special summon once per turn. Really nice against most decks. And then 1 Shekinaga, again, a fairly easy one to go into, because we play, of course, the Genius. But yeah, that's just a nice card to have. And then our super poly targets, I decided to play 3. So we're going with Starving Venom, Dragostapelia, and Diplexer Chimera. Those are just my 3 favorites right now. This is good for any cyberspace deck, like your Salamandrates and Code Talker decks, whatever you're playing against. Really nice. And then for our links, playing 1 Artemis. You can go into this off of, obviously, your Riliona, but it just requires a level 4 or lower spellcaster. So it's just an easy way of getting a link 1 on the board to then go into whatever else you need. 1 Gravity Controller. We have a lot of fusions, so go into these, and then you can always make a Gravity Controller to, again, get rid of a monster in the extra monster zone. Shaddoll Construct, always nice to have. Just, again, another easy way of fusion summoning. And then Cross Sheep. When you fusion summon to a zone this points to, you'll be able to just special summon any level 4 or lower monster for free, which is in a deck like this is just broken, really good. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. My latest iteration of Shaddolls, which I'm really liking. In general, I just like any trap version of Shaddoll. I think that's the best way to play it. But then adding just, really just 5. You got to the main deck at least 3 Riliona and the 2 Invocation. It does add just a lot of power and versatility with the deck. So again, you're using your normal summon on this and searching a fusion spell to then just go into whatever you need to. So yeah, it's a really fun deck. I think really consistent, really control heavy, but still very powerful. So yeah, check it out, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.